Hey everyone, welcome to another Indie Bin with Paper Sorcerer this time. This is a game by Jesse Gallagher. I believe it's one person who made this. It's a cool little turn-based RPG played from the first person's perspective of... Well, you'll see when we get in. Let's go. Normal, because 1980s murdered me in about 3 seconds, so normal mode. You awaken with a start, reflexively trying to cast a spell that dies in your throat when you see your surroundings. The last thing you remember was fighting 4 of the king's lapdogs. Banan the warrior, Sorcerer the ranger, Akimi the mage, and Yaran the priest. They had a book that glowed with a fearsome light. You aren't the type to be easily scared, but as you looked into that light, you felt truly terrified like you never have before. But you have all your arms, legs, fingers, and senses intact, so things could always be worse. We're gonna go with her. First thing you figure you should do is find out where you are. Use WAS to move, look about with mouse, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we're in a room. To advance the dialogue, press the spacebar, click next, blah blah blah. Yes. Okay. So we can search the bed. Even though it's only been conscious for a short amount of time, you feel extremely tired. Yes, rest a bit. It doesn't take long before you feel yourself slipping into a deep sleep. Right before you begin to slumber, however, you have a distinct impression you're being watched. You have a dream where you're talking with some friends you had when you were younger, but the room you're talking in is unfamiliar, with plain stone walls and a table with several bags on it. When you open the bag, in the center a snake jumps out and slithers out of the room. When you awaken, there's a mouse sitting on the end of your bed staring at you. You're an interesting one. A sorcerer. That's some dark magic. Binding souls, calling them when needed. It can be a dangerous power. Dangerous but useful. What do you want? I've been waiting for someone like you. I would like to escape, and I think you can help me. Right now, you have been sealed inside a prison of sorts. The king has been trapping threats to the kingdom here for decades. I think I know a way to escape, but I can't do it alone, and a sorcerer like you is just what I need. If you would be willing to help me, I would be able to ensure we both get out. I don't know how much I trust a talking mouse. Very well, feel free to rot in here. It's your last chance. I won't be back. Will you help me? Very well. Excellent. First thing you need to do is get out of the cell block. Suddenly a burst of intense magic fills the room. The oppressive force that was draining your magic is gone, as is the mouse. You hear a whispery voice in your mind. I will find you again soon. Well, we're now out, and... let's head on out. Okay, you can feel some of your power returning. You now summon one of your former thralls to aid in your escape. Choose wisely, they function as part of the party, the rest of your adventures here. Okay, so I want the vampire just because healing is always good. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, talking about the vampire stats and stuff. Equip great swords. Yes, I'd like to summon the vampire. Use them well. As you pass through the doorway, you see a single guard barreling down the hall towards you. Hey you, how'd you get out of your cell? What do you do? Let's hail the guard, because I can't choose anything else for some reason. My cursor is locked. I missed that because I accidentally hit space. In response, the guard brandishes his mace and continues his charge. You can tell by the look in his face he's the kind of man who's got something to prove. Combat is turn-based. Yes, I know. Energy easy swim. Okay. I know this. I know this. Time to fight. Okay, so this is the look of the game. I'm playing from the first-person perspective still. So my vampire is somewhere off to, I guess, my right side. And you can use skills. So my vampire will drain life. And we'll use that on the guard. And my sorcerer will black bolt on the guard. But yeah, this is I really like this game. It's gorgeously done in terms of its look. I got 5 gems, 100 experience. And it's very unique in the way it looks. It reminds me almost of Antechamber. Door sealed, won't open. Unintelligible noises. Sickening feeling of some inhuman intelligence trying to probe your mind. Okay. From the side, you see loud snoring. Overwhelming presence from the other side of the door, so powerful you start to get a headache. Ooh. Here's some kind of strange barking sound from the other side. Whatever's on the other side, are you reasonably sure it's not human? Okay. You hear no sounds from the other side. No sounds. Well, let's head out this way. And there's looks like a little chest here. Chest is locked. Open it. Oh, okay. So we need to go find a lock. Or a key. Need a lock. Oh. Okay, so inside this chest is veritable armory. However, the quality is dubious at best, and you get the impression that it's either being sent for repairs or to get scrapped. Worthless iron staff, a shameful iron axe. Okay, yeah, just a bunch of junk. Equip your characters with some basic gear. Okay, so let's check out our equipment really quickly. But yeah, this is essentially the game. Let's take a worthless iron staff, because why not? And rags. And then take a look at the equipment of our vampire, because our vampire needs more than that. Okay, cool. So now we have rags and shitty weapons on, which is better than nothing, because we'd be punching things if we didn't. And I'd rather not just punch stuff. But just the look in this game, like, everything is so gorgeously done. The peaceful path learning to put banditry behind you. Yes, let's take it, sure. You decided to steal the book about learning not to steal. Yes. I found a mop. And a broom. Anything in the bed? Notice this bed is particularly tiny. Let's open it. With great trepidation, you pull the covers back to reveal nothing except the smell that reminds you of freshly cut grass. It's quite pleasant. Can we open the bed? Oh, wait. I meant to examine. Examine it. The bed itself has been made so tightly that you could bounce a button off of it. However, underneath the bed you find a small dusty box. Inside it was a small wooden idol carved to resemble a rotund female goblin. Yes, take the idol. You never know what might come in handy. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Leave it alone. We've examined that furniture enough for the day. So, now we can go open that little box, and... Yes, we know it's locked. Okay, use item. Plain key. Alright, so now we can... Found 4 restoration crystals. Cool. Restoration crystals are important items. In hardened 1980s difficulty, aside from a few high-level skills, restoration crystals are the only way to revive dead characters. So, okay, now we have the ways to bring back our vampire or ourselves if we die. And let's continue moving. The Paraguard is standing around murmuring, sees you enter, they turn to face you. Shock look in their face is absolutely priceless, however they quickly regain their composure and rush into attack. Other than HP and energy, there's one other thing you need to keep track of in combat. Defense is the character's defense is subtracted from any damage inflicted. For example, if a guard attacks you for 10 damage, you have 4 defense. 10 minus 4 equals 6, blah blah blah. Yes, it's basic RPG mechanics. So, we're going to Drain Life on Sure Guard A, and then we are going to Black Bolt Guard B, because why not? And that leaves 1 guard left to attack us, and he hits us for nothing. You know what? I just realized that this is actually quite similar to the combat system in Banner Saga. So we're gonna Black Bolt him, because why not? And you know what? Let's do a quick heal on the Sorcerer, just because we can. Not that it's gonna actually go off. Alright, so we found 1 Iron Mace, 1 8 to 8 damage, blah blah blah, cool. But yeah, it's really pretty. Just, like, I love the... Yes, I would like to go to the next level. You cleared Block 1, Level 1. It is strange that we have that red ring around everything right now. Feel some of your power returning, you may summon one of your former thralls to escape. Choose wisely. Alright, so we have a healer. We have a mage, well, a caster. Let's go with, let's go with just a hard hitter. Let's go with a werewolf. Hurricane Claw, cool, yeah. Cool. Yes, summon the werewolf. Okay, so now we have a werewolf and a vampire. As you approach, he turns and his eyes slowly widen until the size of saucers. Looks around to make sure no one is around, quickly hobbles up to you. What are you doing here? How did you get out of your cell? Very strange mouse, help me. He squints at you. A mouse. Thinks for a moment before suddenly letting out a gasp. Spirit of the book. The who of the what? After a furtive glance over his shoulder, he leans in closer. Right now, you are in a magical artifact of great power. The Librum Claustrum. A book that really isn't a book at all, but more like its own extra-dimensional space. It is used by heroes under orders from the king to imprison evil and maintain peace in the realm. Evil such as you and I. When someone or something is put here, they're supposed to go into a deep sleep for all eternity, dreaming the dreams of madmen. But as we know, that isn't always the case. Sometimes the spells designed to sap our powers don't work. Other times the spirit of the book has been known to interfere. Either way, the result is usually the same. An inmate escapes and the guards hunt them down. They relish the excitement. What do you ask? What do you do here? Mostly clean up after the guards, let me stay out because I've repented my evil ways, and I make the laundry smell like freshly cut grass. Ah, well believe me, if I could, I would burn this whole place to the ground. What do you ask? Spirit of the book. I don't really know, no one does. I think she's an inmate who escaped like you. Gems. Those gems, very special property. If you look into one and concentrate, you can briefly see the outside world through someone else's eyes. For the people in here, it offers a brief but intoxicating bit of escapism, but most people here actually use them as a currency. After you've been here for so long, being able to see the real world, even briefly, is more valuable than any sword or diamond. For hearing the explanation, you feel very curious. Do you look into a gem? Yes. Look into a gem and concentrate. You feel yourself slowly begin to draw in until everything goes dark. There's a flash of light, suddenly you're standing in a bathroom sink. You look in the mirror and see a middle-aged man staring back at you. Placing a hand on your rather round gut, you let out a deep sigh. I used to be so skinny, you think to yourself in a voice that you've never heard before. Suddenly there's another flash of light and you're back in the leave room with the goblin. Gives you a knowing look and nods. The gem in your hands crumble to dust. What do you do exactly? Is there anything I can do to avoid the guards? Hey, you're lucky you met me. Just so happens I know. He sees the wooden idol you're carrying. Hey, that's mine. How'd you get it? Found it while I'm ransacking someone's room. That's my room. Do you just go around stealing anything not nailed down? Every chance I get. You scoundrel. He grins. Remind me of myself when I was younger. I do not know what that sound is, but I'm sorry. On the bottom is a hidden latch. Inside is something I was saving, but you could probably use it more than me. Inside the idol, you find a scroll of the owl. As I was saying, there is a safe place. He turns around abruptly at the sound of two men talking in the room down the hall. There isn't much time. He hands you a red feather. There's a safe place where others like you are hiding. If you continue through the cell block, you will eventually come across a dark pit. Jump into it. This feather will ensure you wind up at the sanctuary. Good luck. Oh yeah, watch out for the knight. He's in charge of this block. Before you can ask any more questions, turn around, hurries down the stairs behind you. Okay, so let's go fuck up some people. When you're exploring, most enemies will display just a floating cloud of shadow. Getting near the shadow will start a battle, but also be aware that there are certain sneaking foes who won't be visible ahead of time, so be prepared. Okay, that's a fight. That's a fight. There's stuff in this room. I'm gonna fight you. Okay, so now we have a vampire, a werewolf, and me. Let's, you know what? Let's just straight up attack with the squire. I don't know anything the squire does, so, and I know we can black bolt the fucking guards easily. Werewolf will, we'll bone claw the other guard and take him out. So. Oh, hey, that didn't kill the guard. Interesting. I like that it's a first-person perspective, which is not ever really done in this kind of stuff. We can't do that. Let's do Hurricane Claw again, or this time, and see what that's like. We're just gonna straight up attack the squire, just because. And then the vampire will drain life on the guards, just in case. It's all enemies with a chance to miss it. Missed one, killed the other. Okay. So, squire hits back. Let's see what happens with this. It did kill it. Okay. You got 17 gems. You found 6 wooden coin, and hey, reached level 2. Okay. So that fight's over, and now let's go steal a bunch of shit, because why not? So essentially, yeah, it's Paper Sorcerer because we're trapped in a book. Brass snuff box, or something. Healing potions, fine with that. Alright, I guess we have to go... Can we get past you? Nope. Oh, yep. Oh, damn, I thought we could. Hit them both with a Hurricane Claw. Yes. Hopefully you actually do. Increases magic for 1 turn or generates energy. Oh. So that's how you do infinite black bolts. Also, the music is pretty fucking great, I'm not gonna lie. Our sorcerer needs some fucking healing. Holy shit. Okay. Dark Sacrifice. For the sorcerer. Because... yeah, didn't realize our sorcerer was suddenly that low. Okay, so the one that didn't get hit died in 1 shot, which means this one has only, at most, 3 health left. Yeah, just attack. Wow. How much health do you have? You took 9 on here. Whatever. Oh, it's people doing the lawn. Okay, that's what. Vampire reach level 3. Hey, cool. Yeah, I think actually I'm gonna leave it here with this, just because, well, We'll see. We'll see what's in these other 2 rooms, and then I'll be done, because it's going to be very loud soon. They're getting around to where we are located in the apartment, so it's going to... Tobacco leaves, so apparently we can... Inside a crumpled piece of paper that reads, from now on keep your snuff on your side of the room. Okay. No one cares, I'm taking all your stuff anyway. So... 58 gems, damn. That's quite a bit. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna definitely have to end this, because it's, yeah, it's getting a bit too loud now. Anyway, this is Paper Sorcerer, and to be honest, this is a really, really great RPG that, I mean, it's $5, and I think it's on sale right now, because it's the Steam summer sale, so, you know, your wallets are all crying. Definitely go pick it up. It's really worth the $5, and I mean, if you can get it in a Humble Bundle or on sale, it's worth whatever you pay for it. Yeah, anyway, have a nice night, everyone. I'll see you next week. Or tomorrow, or later today, whenever this goes up. I don't know. Anyway, bye.